Ice fishing. Needless to say, the first thing you should concern yourself with is the ice safe. So how thick does the ice have to be safe? You need it to be at least 4 inches for us to be walking on. Right here it's about 10. You need to be another 5 to 6 so you can bring your snowmobile sled on it. Now if you want to drive your car on it, it needs to be that thick. It's got to be 8 to 12 inches. And if you want to drive a larger vehicle like your truck, you're looking at 12 to 15 inches thick to be safe. So, how do we know how thick it is? If you're going out on your own in an area that's not really a lot of people on it and you're concerned, you need something called a Spud Bar. And the Spud Bar is a tool you use. Be sure you fasten it to your wrist so you don't lose it. And you let it ahead of you and you chip the ice until you get your 4 or 5 inches. And the reason you have this on here is if it goes through, it's going to go all the way to the bottom and you're going to lose your Spud Bar. So always use this little deal here. So now we're ready to go out. A must-have tool in your pocket, and Bob's going to show you an easier tool, the commercial type. Broom handle and nail, they work great. Have them in your pocket. Picture yourself in the water trying to get out of a hole of water. You need something to grab with, and that's your grabbers. These are your claws. So you can chip your way and pick your way up out of the hole. Gives you some grab. You can use a spike from the hardware store. That works too. What Bob has here are really nice.
Around your neck, got little safety features on them. So if you go through there, they're handy. Just pull yourself out. I mean, it's going to be tough, but you can do it.
Okay, so you should be with somebody else. You shouldn't be going out there alone unless you're really a vet at it. So you should have someone else, and part of your equipment should be a line to toss someone in case your partner goes in. Always have a loop on it, some sort. I like one a little bigger, but this is what we have on this one right here. So you can toss it to your partner. Before you do that, if your partner falls in, call 911 immediately and then start your rescue. Now it's important that you do what you can as soon as you can to help this person out of the water. You can use a branch that gives you some reach to extend. If you don't have that and you've got to crawl to them, don't walk to the hole. Get yourself in a spread eagle, go down on your belly and kind of crawl your way to it. And what you're doing is spreading your weight out, distributing your weight so you don't fall through. Why is it important that you get to them real quick other than they want out of the water? You only have about 15 minutes and hypothermia is starting to work on you. And even the strongest of people will start losing their faculties a little bit. And at that point, it's harder for them to help themselves. So time is of essence when someone's in that icy water. So we move as quick as we can. Another thing that's good to have, today it's snowy. We use these around the house. Be sure to have your ice cleats on. Literally the wind, if it's bare ice, can blow you across the ice to the blue water. And I've seen those kind of things can happen. So you want your ice picks. And also you just don't want to fall.
Yeah, they just slip right over your boots. You can use them around the house. I use them for shoveling this snow in the driveway. People use them for walking their dog. If it keeps you from taking a hard fall on the ice once, they're worth $15 or $20. Whether it's on the lake, getting to the parking lot to the lake, or around your house. They're definitely worth it. There's tons of brands out there.
Okay, that's it for here. Any questions? We want you to have a good time. Thank you ever so much for coming.
Thanks for watching the Vermont Master Anglers YouTube channel. This video was made possible by the Vermont Fish and Wildlife's Let's Go Fishing program. For more content, visit our Facebook page at Vermont Master Anglers. If you're watching us on YouTube, please like and subscribe.